This is Ann Nolden. Thank you so much for your views. Thank you, my subscribers. Thank you so much. Remember, you're not subscribing to me, you're subscribing to the kingdom of God and causing the kingdom of God to move in this earth as it is in heaven. Thank you always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as I shared with you, as the Lord touched my heart to bring a word or bring a message, that's what I am, a tool and vessel. And when He say go, I go. Just simply want to share with you concerning Jonah. And so in our Bibles, the Bible tells us that Jonah was called to preach to a people, to bring a word, to bring salvation and healing. And Jonah decided to do what he wanted to do, was simply not the will of God and what God had asked him to do. And we know that he got on this boat, and as a result of getting on this boat, wasn't aware that the men that were out there, the boat that he was on, were men that trusted God and believed God. These men knew that whatever storms or whatever they were facing, that God was with them. And as we read the story of Jonah, we know that there was one storm that came about, and the men were so troubled in their hearts, and they realized that, hey, something is going on. Our God has been good to us and out here as we weather the storm in the sea. And they began to pray to God, and they began to ask God what was going on. And the Lord laid in their heart that the man that was aboard spirit was not right, that it was just something about this person on this boat or ship with them was not right. And oftentimes we're hanging out with things or going places, and we're hearing this voice, this little small quiet voice saying something is not right. It doesn't take an earthquake or a lot of people. It's just simply getting still and hearing that inner voice to say, hey, what is going on? Why am I so stagnated? Why am I in the same place? Oftentimes those men were later aware that there was someone on their vessel, that spirit was not right, their mind was not right. And sometime when God is calling us, we can allow things in our lives that hinder, that just stagnates us, and where God is trying to move you. So I just want you to stay very prayerful and stay before the Lord, and sometimes just say, hey, Lord, help me to slow down. And we know that we're in a fast-paced world, but sometimes we just got to slow down so we can see what God is saying to us. We can see what He's telling us to do. No, we don't live in fear, but we live trusting God and knowing that wherever we go, He's going to be with us. But this one incident in the Bible, the book of Jonah, tells us that Jonah was out of the will of God, and he caused such a great storm, even more than the man had ever faced. And as they prayed to God, God began to show them where the error was, where the trouble was, where that one that was just simply not in His will. So we want to stay in the will of God, because we know in His will that we can hear Him. He has a will for all of us. And so it's all about just paying attention to the tension that's inside of your heart. When you feel that tension, when you feel like something is saying, hey, I need to be still, sometimes just get still, as Moses did. Moses got still, and he began to see the Lord's hand. So just know the Lord is on top of it all. He's with you in your boat. And so sometimes when we get out of that boat, just trust God and know that He's with you, and stay willing and stay determined to say, hey, I'm going to move forward in the kingdom of God and in the things of God, because I want to be catapulted. I want to go where God tells me to go. So, hey, stay there and in that place with God, and knowing that He's going to move you even further. So to God be the glory for all the things He's doing and has